Hey there everyone, it's Tanya from Royal City Nursery and welcome to Grass Seed 101. One of the biggest questions we get early in the season, so right now we are, where are we, beginning, middle of April. We're starting to think, hey, what the heck do I do with my lawn? So one of the biggest questions we get is really, what do I do? Do I do grass seed? Do I do sod? What does my lawn need? And how do I make my lawn look the absolute best possible without doing a whole ton of work to it? And there is a bit of a trick, so we're gonna do a couple of different videos. This first one is on creating a healthy lawn. So for those of you that know us, we actually put together for early spring a fertilizer program. So the nice thing with the fertilizer program is that you have the opportunity to pick up a year's worth of fertilizer. So really that's, in this case, 3 bags, but you get a substantial savings. So you're saving anywhere from 20 to 30%. It means you take all the fertilizer home with you, and more importantly, it means that you've got it there so you don't have to keep running back and forth to us. So a couple things to go through just before we actually think about it. Right now, the grass is just too wet to actually do anything. When is the grass ready to get fertilized and seed put on? Well, when you can walk on your grass and it's no longer squishy. If you're walking along and you're hearing that sort of squish, 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 squish sound, it's too early. You need to hang out on the back deck with a nice book and a glass of wine or a nice coffee, whatever, until the grass dries up a little bit. Once it's dry, at that point, you're gonna rake the dickens out of it. And you need to rake it enough that you're actually starting to feel that in your shoulders. So it'll be a good workout. That's the day you could skip the gym. Give it a really good stiff raking. You're gonna pull all the dead thatch out of it, and you're gonna pull all the dead stalk out of it. And that should leave, it might leave a few bare spots. It might leave a few bare rows, and that's okay. So once that's done, you're actually ready to seed. So one of the things we recommend when you come in, we actually carry 4 different kinds of grass seed. So when you come in, we need to know your approximate lawn size, and we need to know how much sun or shade you're getting. And that way we can make sure you get the right blend of grass seed that works for your space. The other thing that we want you to be absolutely confident of is that our grass seed bags are 100% grass seed. The grass seeds are not coated. There's no extra items in the grass seeds, so you're actually getting 100% grass seed, so your germination rate will go up and it should be a little bit higher. On average, a pound of grass seed will cover around 200 to 250 square feet if it's brand new bare spot. So a bare spot, and to think about it in other context, when you go to the grocery store, when you go to the mall and you pull into a parking spot, that parking spot is roughly 200 square feet. So 1 pound of grass seed will do 1 parking spot. The bag that I've got here, this is a 10-pound bag, so this will do 10 parking spots or 2,000 square feet. So once you've got your grass seed selected, once you've raked, we're gonna put the grass seed down. Easiest way to actually broadcast the grass seed is one of 2 ways. You can either use a hand spreader such as this, and this has got a wheel on the side. So as I'm walking, I get to rotate it and it's gonna broadcast it out. Or quite literally, I can do it by hand, just like the farmers did, a little bit older, right? So you can easily do it by hand, and really, in my head, there's no such thing as too much grass seed. It just means you're gonna end up with a thicker lawn. Thicker lawns mean less weeds, so that can't necessarily be a bad thing. Once we've got the seed on there, you wanna put a little bit of soil in. And so this one is our Viva Lawn soil. This is specifically made for seeding and sodding. It's pH balanced a little bit differently than a lot of other triple mixes are. So again, specifically made for seeding and sodding. You want to do a little bit on the top. Now, if you find your lawn is lumpy and bumpy and has a bunch of holes and stuff in it, then you want to do soil first, then seed. Otherwise, if you're reasonably level, do the seed first, do the soil, and then you're good to go. At that point, you're ready to fertilize. So when we think about fertilizers, we carry a totally organic line, and you'll notice on the bags that they've got some numbers. This is a 1 and 2. This means it's step 1 and step 2. So when you think about those fertilizer programs that we talked about at the very beginning of this is the first step. So this is the bag that goes on in end of April, early May. This is also the second step. So we do another one of these bags the tail end of June, early July. And then we do the step 3 bag. This one goes on at Thanksgiving. When we look at the differences between the two, both are lawn fertilizer, that's awesome. Both are organic, but if I can get Cass to come a little bit closer, you're gonna find our numbers are a little bit different. So on our step 1 and 2, we have a 7, 2, 3. And on our step 3, we have a 4, 2, 9. When we're talking about fertilizer, we can't do anything but talk about the numbers. When we think about those numbers, think about up, down, and all around. First number, nitrogen, is for green of the leaf. So for the most part, in season, we want a little bit more emphasis on the green, on the blade of the grass, right? We want it to be a little bit greener. The second number, phosphorus, is for root production and flower production. So that's the down part. So again, up, down. And our last number, potash, is for overall disease resistance and health. Up, down, and all around. When we look at our fall numbers are higher in all around because we're getting our fall lawn ready to go to bed, and we're getting our spring lawn ready to wake up. That's why the spring lawn's a little bit higher in the numbers in the beginning. So again, when we talk about creating a healthy lawn, really simple steps. 1, ask for our healthy lawn program. So this is a 3-step program. Again, you get 2 bags of this, you get 1 bag of step 3, and that gives you your fertilizer for the entire year. Each one of these bags covers about 2,500 or 2,500 square feet. So it covers an average city lot. Again, if you need a hand, please come on in, give us a call at 824-4998, or visit us on the website. We've got these up. These you can find online. You're welcome to purchase online and set up a contactless pickup if you like. Again, come on in. We're happy to help. When you come in, we need to know how much sun does your grass get and what kind of space, how big is your overall area, and then we can start working backwards and give you a hand. So hopefully that helps, and we'll see you soon to talk about some weed control. Bye-bye.